Hi everyone, this is a rant video. Don't think I've ever done one of these before. Pop in Box. I have been with them since they first started, as in like the first month they did was actually like a mystery box. Hold fire. And I've put up with some certain stuff due to loyalty to them, because I have been with them since they started and I wanted to see the company grow. All the problems have happened since they were taken over by the Hut Group. I'm aware that they needed backing of a bigger company, but with previous things like Z-Box and My Geek Box being naff and customer service being horrendous, unfortunately it's gone down the same route. The thing that actually led me to do this video was I got this box. I'm not going to turn it around because my address is on this side. Notice there's a lack of tape on said box, which means that when I got the box I thought, that's light. That was the overall contents of said box. So someone in their infinite wisdom had decided that they didn't need to take the box down, because apparently that's not a requirement. So as well as that, I put in a pre-order for Ludo as soon as it was available. My Ludo turned up. It was in dreadful condition, box was all smeared, the face wasn't painted properly. I was asked to send it back for a return. I sent it back. I've had neither a return or a refund, and that was about 2 weeks ago now. And when I sent a message about it, or when I send a message on anything, I get a ridiculous generic response. Like, I ended up cancelling my January and February monthly pop-in boxes, because I think it must have been like December and something, because come sort of February they still hadn't turned up, and it was over a month on one and 2 months on the other. So I cancelled them and I was waiting a refund. 2 weeks went, I emailed them and went, I've not had my refund. I got the generic response of refunds can take up to 14 days, at which point I had to email back going, yes, and if you read my email properly, rather than being a generic response, I've given it up to 14 days and I'm still yet to receive my refund. It's just any email you send, you get, like, it's not read properly. You just get a click, there's a response, that'll fit, send it back. So when I emailed about that having no contents because someone decided it didn't need to be taped up, I also said, like, and I've posted back my Ludo, can you give me an update on that? Didn't even acknowledge that part of the email, so I've still got to send that separately. I mean, I know, like, Eddie started it. I believe he's still involved, but he had to actually take himself off Facebook due to something that happened over Black Friday, and he basically got a load of crap, and it's not him. I mean, he's still involved, but a lot of the problems aren't his fault. They're the companies overall who've taken over, i.e. the Hut. And the fact that someone had to take themselves off because they were getting so much hate is a bad thing, but it also means that, like now, where I'm having these problems and I've been a long-standing customer and I've built up a relationship with him, I've got no one to contact individually about the issues that I'm having and the very generic responses that I'm getting from customer services. The replacement for this is still yet to turn up. I know what it's meant to be, because since they've redone the website, apparently your monthly subscriptions aren't a surprise anymore, it tells you. So I know that it's meant to be a bell pop. And that was the other thing, like, since the website's been redone, you now know what you're getting monthly. Trying to keep up with some upping and some downing pops is impossible, because It used to be you could click on a bit and it would bring you up all the pops that you hadn't done anything on yet, and you could just work your way through it. Now you have to search for them. So like last month, my pop ended up being something that I'd neither thumbed up nor thumbed down, and it was like a robin. And I didn't want it, but I hadn't found it to be able to thumb down it, and I didn't get anything on my thumbed up list. To be fair, I don't think the bell is thumbed up, but I'll be happy with the bell when it turns up. But like the robin, I've got no interest in, so it kind of seems that the thumb upping and downing isn't really working anymore, because if you can't keep up to date with it, and let's face it, Funko release hundreds of these things, unless you keep up to date on it weekly, which, let's face it, none of us have got time for that, it could seem actually you're going to end up with anything. And I think actually for sort of the first time in, must be it's over 2 years, must be almost 3 years, I'm actually thinking of cancelling my subscription, which I've had since they started, which is a shame. I do feel a loyalty to them, but I'm not getting the service that I used to get from them, which isn't Eddie's fault. It's whoever's taken over that side of the role. So yeah, that's my rant. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you next time. Bye.